Okay, let's see what President Trump is saying. President Trump is saying, I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 stimulus check to $2,000 or $4,000 for a married couple. Trump just said that in his video. Trump said, if Congress does not deliver the relief package that he wants, he will leave this stimulus package to the next administration. Trump says maybe that next administration will be him, and maybe he will get it done. But he's saying the way that it's currently structured and written up, this stimulus bill, he is not going to sign it. So you can count this stimulus bill as dead. To put it technically clear, Trump has not threatened to veto it. He has just threatened not to sign it. Additionally, he's saying that he will not sign the $1.4 trillion government funding bill either. So in addition to a lack of a stimulus package, we are talking about a government shutdown as well. Okay, now that more people have joined, let me bring you up to speed on the breaking news. President Trump is refusing to sign off on the stimulus package. The president's signature is required for this to be signed into law. It passed in the House of Representatives. It passed in the Senate. It went to Trump's desk. He is refusing to sign it. He just said this about 25 minutes ago. The reasons that he said, first of all, is that he says there's too much wasteful spending in the stimulus bill, and that he says that the stimulus checks, he's been saying this for days. President Trump has been saying this for days, that he wants $2,000 stimulus checks. He's taking this, obviously, he's taking this quite seriously because he's refusing to sign the bill. For those two reasons, he's saying that he's not going to sign off on the bill. He wants the wasteful spending out. And I've seen a lot of your comments. Thank you for sending those comments. You've been sending those comments for the past 24 hours saying that, oh, there's hundreds of millions of dollars for international foreign aid. It's actually billions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars. President Trump has called out the lawmakers. He's called out the politicians for just filling this with foreign aid, with special interest, and not having enough money going to the American people. He's saying that he wants the stimulus checks to be $600 going to $2,000. So $600 to $2,000, and he's saying that married couples should be receiving ×2. So married couples, he wants them to receive $4,000. So he wants $2,000 stimulus checks per person. Let's talk about the foreign aid. He's saying, again, I'm going to repeat what I said when I first started this, but there was only a few hundred people on the live. He's saying that this stimulus package is much different than he and the other politicians have anticipated. He's saying that this stimulus bill is a disgrace. He's saying that it is over 5,000 pages long and nobody has read the full details. He's calling out the politicians that they are voting and signing off on something that they did not even read. He's saying that this stimulus bill has nothing to do with COVID. He says this is called the COVID relief package. But again, I repeat, President Trump is saying that this stimulus bill, he's not signing off on it because it's got nothing to do with COVID. He's saying that $85.5 million will be going to Cambodia. He's saying that $134 million will be going to Burma. He's saying that $1.3 billion would be going to Egypt and the Egyptian military that will be buying Russian equipment for military weapons. He's saying that there would be hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions, going to Central American countries. He's saying that $40 million would be going to the Kennedy Center. He's saying that millions of dollars would be going to fund the Smithsonian. Millions of dollars would be going to fund art galleries that are not even open. He's saying the biggest sticking point to President Trump refusing to sign off on the stimulus bill is the stimulus checks. And again, he's been saying this for days. And he's been saying that there's too much special interest and that there's just too much foreign aid. And we already had the discussion on our last live stream. Somebody, a commenter asked me, what my opinion was for money going to foreign aid. If you recall, you could check my live stream. I agreed and I said, well, I agreed before, obviously, this breaking news, that I think that we should focus on the American people at home. Once we resolve our problems, if ever, then we should start focusing on international problems. But basically, President Trump is saying the same thing. That's a lot of the things that he's talking about for foreign aid. people are still trying to go. I mean, I told you before that we're going to start going through the 5,500-page bill and start looking for all the pork spending, all the special interest. You know, we have only been digging at the surface. I'm sure that there's so much special interest, but President Trump is calling out the lawmakers for all the foreign aid. What I just read off to you was the foreign aid. I can't even imagine all the money that's going to special interest, but I've just seen the surface of the special interest spending, the money going to the lobbyists and what they crammed into this bill. And from the surface, very at the high level, without even diving into details, I could tell you that it is disgusting how much money went to the lobbyists and special interest. And that's from the variety of all, that's Republicans and Democrats. They were stuffing all the special interest into the stimulus bill. Yes, quite disappointing. Again, just to make this very clear, President Trump, he has not threatened to veto the stimulus bill because he's saying that he wants a stimulus bill. President Trump is not saying that he will veto it. He's saying send it back, go fix it, take out the foreign aid, take out the special interest, and up the stimulus check amounts. So just to be technically correct, that is what he's saying. He's saying that he will not sign off on this stimulus bill the way it is written. He wants the modifications, and he's saying that the next administration, whether it be Biden or him, that's what he said, whether it be Biden or his administration, needs to make the changes, that it will not pass into law the way it is currently written.